Alright, boys and girls, welcome to Going Guitar. We have that day, Wednesday. You guys who follow me here on Going Guitar, you know what that means. Wish Wednesday. You wish for songs that I bring up for you guys. And I have a wonderful week or so in France. Now we're back in our standard studio and doing these great tutorials. So yeah, I hope you will follow me here on this channel. Now let's go into the specific song. This is from Lovejoy. It's called With Rob as My Witness. And it's you, the real I chanty, a chanty maybe. You wish for this song, so thank you for being here. I hope you know who you are. Maybe I didn't pronounce your name correctly, but yeah. Anyway, this is the song you wish for, Lovejoy. Let's go into it. And you can see here, we have the capo here on the 4th fret. That's the best scenario for us. We have a couple of chords to go over. Not too many when it comes to the standard main song, but then we have a bridge part, and there we have a lot of new chords needed for just that part. Anyway, let's go into it. Capo on 4th, and let's start with the F major 7. We're gonna go with the shorter version of it, much easier. So you're gonna play 3rd fret on a D string, 2nd G, 1st B, and open E. Next chord will be the D7 sus2, a long name for a very simple chord. Okay, so it's very similar to F major 7. You're gonna play open D, 2nd G, 1st B, and open E. Next chord is the A minor, and that goes open A, 2nd D, 2nd G, 1st B, and open E. And speaking of E, that's the next chord, and you're gonna play open E, 2nd A, 2nd D, 1st G, open B, and open E. Okay, so there you have the chords, the main chords for this song, but then, as I said before, the bridge part later on, we're gonna add some new chords to it. So we're gonna go with this A sharp major 7. So this is a bar chord. You place index finger here on the 1st fret. You push down 5 strings if you count from bottom up. All strings except from the last E string. And then you need to add 3rd on D, 2nd on G, and 3rd on B. The next chord will be the C add 9. Okay, so that goes 3rd A, 2nd D, open G, 3rd B, and open E. Then we have the G minor. And that's a bar. You place the index finger on the 3rd fret. Now you push down all strings. And then you need to add 5th on A and 5th on D. And the final chord here will be an E minor slash G sharp, okay? So what I do here, I place my index finger on the 2nd fret, and I'm pushing down the A and D string. These are the most important strings. You can also go down a little bit on the G there with the 2nd bar finger. I'm using my index finger there, so 2nd fret with my index, and then I need to add this 4th fret E string, which is the G sharp note. So the main thing to get here is the bass note. So that means 4th on E, and then 2nd on A, and 2nd on D. Most important strings, all right? And there you have all the chords. Now, let's go into this bass. I played that for you in the introduction of the tutorial, and it goes like this. Okay, and it's based upon the 3 chords F major, D7, and the A minor. Okay, so you can learn this bass if you want to. This is just some extra material, so to speak, but you can also incorporate that into the standard main strumming later on. So the starting note is the 3rd fret D string. Then you play that part, which is the 3rd fret D string and open D. And then comes the 3rd fret E string, and then open A. And then you finish off with first fret on A to open A. That's it. That covers the 3 chords. So F major was, and then it comes to the D7, and then comes A. Okay, so you will see how that will fit into the strumming, and we're going to look into that now. Okay, so we're going to learn the strumming pattern. So if you grab the first chord, the F major 7, one string around is about 4 downs, and I play like this. Okay, so I play on the bass strings mainly, but on the 3rd down I try to go down on the higher strings. So try to separate where you're playing on the strings if you can. Otherwise, just go for basics first, 4 downs. But if you can, you separate them. So bass, bass, top, bass. Okay. And with this song, it goes pretty fast, so something like this. Okay. So let's go into the verse play, an actual song. You're gonna play F major 7, 2 string rounds, the D7, 2 string rounds, and the A minor, 4 string rounds. Okay, so that is 1 round. And as I said before, you can incorporate this bass going on here into the strumming. Yes, of course, you have to compromise a little bit. It doesn't sound exactly as 2 instruments, a guitar and a bass, but you can make some fusion out of it, and it could sound something like this. Okay, so that is how you can play the bass and the strumming in the same time with just 1 guitar. So that is the verse play, and then at 55 seconds in happens the chorus, I don't mind, that's where in the lyric, and this is about 4 rows, so to speak. The first 2 lines, rows of chords will be F major 7, 2, D7, 2, and A minor 4, in the same way as the verse play. Then the 3rd round will be F major 2, D7, 2, A minor 2, and E2. And the 4th and final round will be the same as the first 2 or the verse play. You're going to play F major 2, D7, 2, and A minor 4. So first 2 rounds like this. So there you have the verse and the chorus play. And that is the main part of the song, but then at 2 minutes and 26 seconds in, after the second chorus comes the bridge part. And yes, now we're gonna use the other chords left in this tutorial. So we're gonna start with the A sharp chord, the bar chord. You're gonna play 4 string rounds of that. Then you go to the F major and play 4. Then to the D sus, you play 4. And to the C add, you play 4. Then comes the G minor 2, the F major 2, G minor 2, and the D sus 2. Then you're gonna play the final part of this bridge part, which is the F major 4, and then the E minor / G sharp 4. Okay, so it's a long chord around there, only 1 round. I'm gonna take you through it, and it goes like this. So there you have the bridge. Then we'll have the final parts of the song. It's the outro. It comes right after the bridge part. You're going to play 2 rounds of F major, D7 and A minor, the verse play. And then 2 rounds of the F major, this D7, the A minor, and E. So another 2 rounds of that. And then you finally play 1 round, the last round, F major 2, D7 2, and A minor 1 down. And that A minor 1 down, that is absolutely the end of the song for Lovejoy's, with Rob as my witness. Great song, thank you. The real Chanty, I'm not sure about that, but anyway, thank you for being here on this channel, interacting with me. This is your song for me, and I hope you will be back. And all your other fans of Gordon Guitar Lovejoy, feel free to put your wish here as a comment on my channel. I read everything, so perhaps this is your song next time. Till then, play tuned.